My name is Conrad Vollertsen. I'm 67 years old. I've written for this newspaper, if memory serves me right, I think about 41 years. I was born in Oklahoma City, but I only lived there 3 days. My father was a career naval officer, and for that reason we moved all over the United States. Because he liked to hunt and fish, so did I. That's an interesting question because, well, when I taught creative writing, I told the kids in that class that about the most devious thing I could do would be to ask them to write a story about Sand Springs. So Danielle, you have stuck a harpoon in me. I can't tell you what I love the most about the great outdoors, but as I used to tell my writing students, if you will focus on one thing in Sand Springs, like one brick in the wall of the police station, you can find out more about Sand Springs than if you ponder for days a description of what Sand Springs is like. So I can't tell you what my favorite thing in the outdoors is. I fish, I hunt, I camp, and spend as much time out of doors as I can. I like it in every season, all 4 of the seasons in a year. None more than the other, I suppose. Well, wait a minute, I'll take 2 months that I really do like, probably more than the others. One is October and the other is April. And if you love October and April, you know why I do. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I was a child. I had no notion that I would ever be anything. What I really wanted to be was left alone. And I often was, because I was for 7 years the only child in my mom and dad's household. And most of what I did when I was alone was next to a body of water, because that's where naval officers live. My favorite memory as a child, I couldn't pick just one. I have so many, stretching, as I said, from border to border and coast to coast. We had fun wherever we hunted and fished. In the earliest stages of my father's career, we did the most primitive camping imaginable because we had no money. Old, used, half-rotten tents were our shelter. Mom cooked on a Coleman stove, and we did that for years and years. And I guess maybe the memories of those olden times are fun, but my wife and I, after we married and began to accumulate a little bit of a bank account, not much, we would take trips every summer to some place. One summer we worked all summer long in Canada at a fishing lodge. Took our first child there, Sarah, when she was 9 months old. She had her first birthday on the Churchill River in Saskatchewan. For over 20 years we camped in the summers in Montana, just outside a beautiful little town called Big Timber. Camped in a tent there for 20 years in the summer.